Hey, it's Roger McGuire of McGuire Lending Group, which is powered by Success Mortgage Partners. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I wanted to create, this is the first of a 10-part series on what realtors should be doing now or can be doing now so that when we come out of this shelter in place, we can really hit the ground running. And there's two things that kind of inspired this. The first one is a mentor of mine, Carl. He and I were talking the other day, and he said 10% of the industry will fight in this market. They will continue to get better and use this time to work on themselves and their business. 70% of the people will freeze and like a deer in the headlights and not do anything. And then the other 20% will flee. They'll leave the industry. And I know if you're watching this, you're one of the 10%. And again, my hope and goal here is that I could just help you do something to add some value, to the world that you live in. And if there's anything we can do to help, let me know. But in the 10% of us that are fighting, my inspiration for this topic, I really wanted to have the first thing to do is work on yourself. You can't help other people until you help yourselves first. You need to have something left in the tank when you do get into the work part of the world. So under that topic, Tom Ferry is a real estate guru. I'm sure you all know who he is. If not, got a great YouTube channel, Facebook, great person to follow. But to kind of, add on to what he says is he always says, take your meds, not the prescription type, but it stands for doing your meditation, exercise, diet, and sleeping. And the first part of it is the meditation. I'll readily admit I'm trying to do that. Those of you who know me, it's not easy to shut my brain and my ADHD down, but with that meditation, when I've done it, it does work. Under that umbrella, I really put under it is me time, is anything that you do that's therapeutic for yourself. So I don't know what your world's like, but the day that I design is me getting up a good 20 minutes, half hour before the kids do. It's me and my cup of tea or coffee, working on the day, reading, doing anything that's just for me. Just to make sure that I set the tone for the right part of the day. And to me, meditation falls under that umbrella as well. So it does work. There's some wonderful friends of mine that are very, very adamant about it. And you could really see the physical difference in their life. So I'm trying on that one. That's step one is the meditation. Step two is exercise. It is so easy when you're stuck at home to not focus again on yourself physically. But, whenever you can get out, go for a walk, anything that you can do to exercise. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be as good as going to the gym. It's better to be done than do nothing. So in the exercise world, try to exercise a little bit of every day is something that we all could probably adhere to a little bit more. Diet, again, falls in the same umbrella. When we work in our normal flow, it's pretty easy to budget your eating schedule. When you're sitting at home all day long, it's not as simple. And it's easy for the pounds to pack on a little bit. So focusing on the diet, making sure that it again keeps you focused and have your energy ready for each another day is a big thing to do. And last but not least, at least in my world, is sleep. I'm the first person to admit that doing the Netflix binging is it happens, right? It's not something we all do, but having that drop dead time to hey, it's just like my kids, it's bedtime. Sometimes we can have a little bit of an elastic schedule and then go bed a little later. But we need that sleep and energy again to stay focused, to have energy, and to give as much of ourselves as we can for other people. So all of that umbrella, again, the first part of the series is just focusing on you, making sure that you have all the energy and the focus that you can to get through this. If there's a lot of changes in the world that we're living in right now, so if there's any mortgage questions you have, or any just general advice that anyone like and trust needs, we'll be more than happy to help out. Again, I appreciate you taking the time, especially with my home office here. We'll just wanted to say thank you again for taking that time and looking forward to getting the next one set up with you. Thanks. Have a good one.